bit of a new one. This one, I'm going to do an unboxing video. I've bought a kit guitar. It's an SG. I don't have an SG, so I thought it'd be a good one to build. It's from Coban in the UK. Coban guitar kits. This is how it comes. So, well packaged. I've not opened this at all. So I'm gonna crack it open and then we're gonna see, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna build this and take you through the journey of building this. And then what I am gonna do then is, once it's built and painted and all finished nice, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a modifying video. So I'm going to build it, mod it, and then when we get to 1,000 subscribers I'm going to give it away to somebody. So I'm going to play it in my videos between now and then, however long that may take, and then I'm going to give it away. So it will be featured on here a bit, and then hopefully somebody, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, will take away a decent guitar that's been nicely painted and modded. So hopefully it'll turn out alright. So first thing in the box when you open it, the instruction book. Coban guitars. So it's a UK company. This kit was £160 delivered. Like you say, it's an SG kit. So I'll just adjust this. Oh, there we go, the box. So first, bit of an instruction book, and then it's mahogany body, set neck. Looks like it's in 2 pieces. Yeah, 2 pieces of mahogany. So it feels quite nice, to be fair. Dual humbucker. Yeah, not bad at all. 2 nice bits of wood there. All routed out, cavity. Yeah, cool. I'll pop that back in there for a sec. Oh no, I won't. There's the body. There's the neck and the bag of gubbins. And pick guard. Little neck plate and the back plate. That looks alright actually, 3-ply white pick guard. The neck is mahogany with a ebony board. So we'll see with this one. And I picked Coban guitars because I have built one of their kits before and it was rather nice. I built a Les Paul. So there. Oh yeah, it's nice, quite a nice ebony board. Needs a bit of a wipe down. Let's give that a little wipe. Yeah, that looks quite nice. I think the nut is plastic, so I will swap that out for a Graphtec one probably. Has a square top headstock, so you can cut your own shapes. Normal Allen key truss rod. Then heel has a bit added on, and it is a scarf joint. Scarf joint on there. Scarf joint. Frets feel alright, nice and smooth. Not too bad. Edges have been rolled, quite nice. So yeah, that'll be nice. Nice to play, I guess. Well, that's that. We'll check that in the body. Actually, we'll do that now before we do this. See how it fits in. So there's our body, and then the neck. Let's see how this fits in here. Just angle that so it goes off the end. Well, it's nice and snug. Very nice and snug. Oh yeah, that fits in there pretty well. Nice and snug. It should glue in quite well actually. Not much to these, is there, really? Never had an SG before. Bit of a look. Yeah. So nice and tight joint. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So far so good. Pop that back out. Oh, it is tight, that. Lovely. Should glue up nice, that, I think. I will shape the headstock a little bit. Not going to do a Gibson shape because I'm not a Gibson. So. But we'll do something similar-ish. Make something up. Pick guards, so a little bit that goes between the neck, heel and the pickup ring. The lower pick guard and the cover plate for the back. So pretty straightforward little set. Look nicely wrapped again. And then on to the electronics for this. That cheap cable. Put this back down. Got a cheap cable. Pair of humbuckers. So one neck. It says N10 on it, so I'm assuming that was be the neck. And that one says, well, that one just says A on it. Usually it's with the longest wire might be the neck, but they're both the same length, so I'm going to go with the one that says N10 on it is the neck, and that is in the neck. The neck. Why can't I remember what they're called? Anyway, that's them. It's all clipped together wiring, so you don't need to solder anything. It's just should be plug and play. So I am going to fit all this electronics and everything, all the bridge, all the tuners out of this kit, see how it sounds, and then I'm going to mod it then from there. So some little bag of screws, the polka chip, rhythm, treble, badge, all the wiring, teeny tiny little pots, and yeah, teeny tiny pots, and the switch. There's the switch, little pots. They are 500k pots, which you would expect because they're a pair of humbuckers. Output jack is all soldered together, and it's literally plug in the humbucker into this, and that one in there, one in there. That's it, you're done. So it's pretty simple stuff. Some knobs, which they look alright. Some set of knobs, black knobs, and bridge hardware. Again, it's ABR type bridge, no stamps, with your posts, a bit wobbly. ABR spec bridge chrome, and I'll go in there. I'll use all this to set everything up anyway, and then like I said, I will end up probably end up upgrading it, especially the tuners, because they won't be great, these tuners. I mean, they feel alright, but you've already started pitting a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but they've already started pitting out of the box. Like I say, they're just cheap Chinese, probably. Little truss rod cover. Again, I'd probably not put that on. I'd probably get a Gibson-esque one. Not a Gibson one, but I might try and get one what says SG on it or something like that. And then a cheap set of strings. There are all the screws. Oh, there's the strap buttons and a little bag of screws for the pick guards. They're the bolts for the tuners and the screws. So yeah, that's it. That's what you get in the box. So the next job will be to do like a pre-assemble. The kit, put it together, make sure the neck angle's correct with the bridge, which I'll do. I might do it in a minute, to be honest. Make sure everything fits. Make sure all the humbuckers fitted, and then I will probably give everything a sand up to 400 sands, up to 400 grit, and then I'll glue the neck on. I'll glue the neck on then. So, I mean, it's 2 nice bits of wood. It's not mega heavy. It looks pretty smart, to be fair. Looks well drilled out. It's not got bad tear out. The routs look pretty clean. Pretty good. I would assume these are CNC'd, and then given a quick buzz over. So I might actually just sanding sealer it as it is, and then give it a buzz over with 400s, and then sanding sealer it again. So I will be using Northwest Guitars paints, because I've tried a few different companies of their paints, and the Northwest Guitars stuff just seems to work the best. So I'll just do a little pre-assembly, pop that net back in, and that is really snug in there, so that's good. So this is our neck humbucker, so we'll shove that in there. So I'm saying it's the neck humbucker because the pickup ring is a neck size one. So yeah, so they're fitting quite nice, and then that would go through there and end up underneath, which it does. And then your bridge, get that through. Maybe put that through first, I don't know. No, there we go, it's going. Get that through into there. That all fits pretty well. Pick guard, that'll go into there, about there. Which again, all that looks quite good. That little one goes in there, cover that neck joint up somewhere like that. The binding looks quite nice on this, to be fair, on the neck, and like I say, it's quite nicely rolled. And these inlays, I would guess are not real mother of pearl, but they're inset quite nice. If anything, I would say them frets have been beveled back a little bit too far, but it's quite a skinny neck. Quite a skinny neck on this. Let's just see how the bridge will go. Drop that. And the bridge posts, oh, they're going quite easy. That one has got a hole going through into the cavity for your earth. So, bridge all like that. And then there's the bridge. We've run out of fucking space. Run out of space on the other camera, so we'll go to this one. So, got the bridge in, and then they're pushing quite a bit of force, but not too bad. And then I don't know what that's been set like that for, but that will drop on like so. And then volume, tone, 3-way switch, output jack. Tuners, there you go, 1SG I guess. So again, I'm gonna paint this. The last few couple of guitars I've done like relic guitars. So I think I'm gonna do the same with this. I'm gonna paint it black, because your black SG just looks super cool. But what I might do first is I might paint it like a cherry red, and then do a black over the top, and then when I wear through you'll see the cherry. So, but I'll see. I'm not going to paint it yet, it needs sanding and gluing and everything. So if you want to leave a comment what colour you think it should be, then let me know. But I think black and then worn. I might, maybe not as a heavy relic, maybe just a light relic. Might look nice, but I think that the black one will look good. Yeah, that's your switch on there, and there we go, 1 SG. It looks pretty good. I think it'll look nice when it is done. Everything fits quite well. So again, I'm going to fit everything that came in the kit straight away. So I'm going to put them tuners on, even though they don't feel very good. But then what I will do is I'm going to buy, over the next month or so, or whatever, the next couple of months, I will buy some like aftermarket tuners, bridge, tailpiece. Then I'll leave the pick guard because there's nothing wrong with that. Pick guard's a pick guard, in it, I guess. And I am going to change the nut, I think, straight away, because this just cheap. It feels cheap. So we'll put the proper nut in. I'm going to paint it with Northwest Guitar paint because it's what I've had the best experience with. So I'll use Northwest Guitars sanding sealer, sand it down. Then I will get Northwest Guitars cherry, I think, paint it cherry, and then get the black, gloss black, and so it'll have cherry, gloss black, clear coat, and then we'll relic it a bit, give it a bit of wear and tear, put a few dings in it and what have you, make it look like it's been used. And then yeah, look, the frets look good out of the box. Edges feel nice, not sharp, like nicely rolled over. So yeah, we'll get on with it. And then so the next video I post on this will be sanding I'll get the net glued in, I'll get it masked off, I'll mask off the fretboard, get it all sanded, I'll cut a shape on the headstock, not sure what shape yet, but I'll get that cut, get that sanded in, get it all prepped ready for paint, and probably paint it, or at least go through the process of painting it. And then after that it'll be relic it, polish it, clean it all off, ready, see if the frets need any work, get that done, and then the final video will be an assembly video, put it all together and do a sound test, and then that'll be it for this little series on this one. And then what, like I said at the beginning of this video, what I will do then is modify this. So I will change the pickups, change the bridge, change the tuners, change the wiring for like full size pots, put better pickups in. I'm not sure yet. I have got a couple of sets of pickups lying around that I could put in, so I might do that afterwards, and that'll be another video of like modifying a kit to make it sound better. Maybe we'll see how it sounds. It might sound good as it is, but they don't usually. They just sound alright for a kit guitar. But yeah, and then I'll do some sounds, and then like I said, once I hit 1,000 subscribers I will be giving this away to somebody. So keep following it. If you've not already liked and subscribed to the channel, then please, if you like what I've been doing so far, give us a follow, share it to any other people who may be interested, and if you've already subscribed, thanks for coming back. Give us a like, drop us a comment if you think it should be a different colour other than black. I've not bought the paint yet, so if I haven't bought the paint and someone comes up with something good, then I might change my mind, but we'll see. Right guys, thanks very much for watching again, and see you on the next one.